Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Thanks for being here with us. 888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. What's your issue? Oh, John. Wow. How'd that happen?
Nate's fault?
Stinking Nate.
Let's blame Nate.
I blame Trump.
Oh, okay.
I fortunately, stinking Trump. It's his fault. All right, do the thing again. Go ahead.
Good morning, American.
No, not that.
Good morning, American.
No. Play the intro.
It's Friday.
That's stinking Trump. Screwing up the show already. All right, play the intro.
Music.
Gotta be, we have to begin this thing right.
Yep.
Peace.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Good morning, American. It's Friday.
Thank you. Indeed, it is. 888-900-3393.
It's like it never happened.
Oh, I forgot about Thursday night football. I cannot get into the rhythm of the NFL so far this year. I forgot about Monday night football, Thursday night football. Haven't seen a game on Sunday yet.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. Did Carolina beat somebody 24-9?
Yeah.
Houston.
Yeah.
Houston?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
So
you missed a lot.
Barn burner.
Did what's his face? Lawrence play well? Did he?
Trevor Lawrence?
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah. He plays on Sunday.
He does. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Sam Darnold. Did Darnold play well?
I don't know. Not from what I saw, but I didn't get to watch a lot of it. So
I forget about Thursday night football all the time.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, I mean, when you've got the Texans and the Panthers playing, I mean, it's understandable.
Yeah. Although the Panthers are off to a really good start so far.
I caught the first one because that was Dallas Tampa Bay. The first week was the kickoff of the NFL season.
Yeah.
Was Tampa Bay and Dallas, so it was fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, also Darnold threw for 304 yards last night.
That's a good game.
Nice.
No touchdowns, though, apparently.
Any interceptions? You don't know?
No one knows. 0-0.
Nobody knows. Must have been logged metrically.
67% completion rate last night, and a quarterback rating of 95.7.
Good. Okay. Even more information than I really cared about. But
well, then don't ask how Sam Darnold did.
So they have shrunk now the migrant camp, the Haitian migrant camp at Del Rio under the freeway overpass. It's only about 3,000 now,
though.
But that's all.
That's it.
So everything's fine.
They're saying that the ones that were on the way are now turning back because of they don't want to be shipped to Haiti. Because they were living in other countries.
Yes,
and now they're finding out that they're getting shipped to Haiti.
If they don't want to go.
So would you,
they don't
Jeffy,
want none of that.
if you had to sum it up, would you call that a deterrent that's working?
I mean,
the threat of sending you back to your country.
I realize that Orange Man bad, and that was part of his
the Trump
plan.
Policies. I blame Trump. I blame Trump. I blame Trump for all the garbage left behind too under that Del Rio overpass.
Right.
Can you imagine? Who's going to clean that up?
Oh,
yikes!
That's a
going to
job
be
Americans
nasty.
just won't do.
No, I don't want to do it. I'm not doing it. Tell you that. God bless you if you're willing to do that job.
Yeah, we've got lots of great video interaction between Peter Doocy and Jen Psaki today on that very issue. And I don't know that it's ready or not, with the Commodore 64 being what it is, but okay.
It's not ready?
No,
not what you just heard in your headphones?
The specific one that I wanted for right now.
Everything else is ready?
Apparently, clips 2 and 4 with Psaki and Doocy are ready.
Okay, we're going to play something here that is incredibly disturbing.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Please cover the eyes of your small children.
Got to do this.
You might want to cover your own eyes. I don't know. It is horrific.
This is to see it.
They do. They do, because I hear a lot of people saying, January 6th wasn't that bad.
Right.
Wait until they finally release. They didn't want to release this.
No, this is why.
This video, because it was so disturbing.
Horrific, quite frankly.
So grotesque. It's really difficult to look at. It's tough to watch.
Yeah.
That is.
But that being said, Here's a look at what was going on in the Capitol
Newly released footage.
entrance area. Brand new. Look at these horrific insurrectionists.
I mean, look at this.
Insurrectioning. Look at them.
That is shocking.
1-6.
Look at
Day
that. One guy's carrying
almost died.
One guy's carrying something.
A flag?
Well, a flag, but then there's somebody else with just a pole, not a flag on
yeah,
it.
it's because he's blind, and we got the blind being led through there, and obviously destroying the place. He's just trying to find his way through there.
Look at that. That is awesome.
Look at there are people taking pictures.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just mocking
Oh,
us.
there's another flag, which represents, of course,
Oh, no.
white supremacy.
Let's not show that flag.
Oh, is it a bad flag?
Something about Biden. F. Biden.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, look at that.
Look at these dangerous killers.
The destruction right there of our, democracy. Quite
Tell you,
frankly.
I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Yeah, that's gross.
I had to
dude.
choke that
You
back.
need a mint?
Yeah, it would
Take care
be
of
helpful.
that,
Yeah.
I mean, YouTube might pull that down.
But now
today.
you see why January 6th
Yeah.
was the day democracy almost died.
I know.
Well, yeah, and then, the guy who pled guilty yesterday for breaking into the speaker's office.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that guy, boy, that was egregious. He,
Criminal.
yeah, what did he do? He's right there in the top story there. He breaks into Speaker Pelosi's office, and then all hell breaks loose.
This guy was from Oklahoma. He just admitted stealing a beer from House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's office.
Hold on a sec. I'm going to get me a beer.
Well, that's what he decided. Although it wasn't,
Wasn't
his
his.
beer
Thank
What
you.
a jerk.
to get.
Thank you.
What a jerk.
Andrew Erickson, 24 years old, pled guilty to one count of illegally protesting inside the U.S. Capitol, which is the maximum penalty of 6 months in jail. Took a beer.
6 months in jail.
As part of the deal, Erickson admitted he, quote, took a beer out of a mini refrigerator, unquote, located inside the speaker's conference room or office space. So he took a beer.
Wow.
Helped himself to one of Nancy Pelosi's beers. Wow.
Have we put him in Gitmo yet?
Well, I'll tell
that's
you
not
what,
funny,
that's what
actually.
insurrection looks like.
They're actually doing that.
The deal came where he would admit,
You had to do
we're
it.
going to have you admit that you took a beer.
Yeah,
You want a deal? Here's what I can offer you for
Write
taking
down
that
your
beer.
crime.
The deal came after the FBI received video footage of Erickson streamed of himself inside Pelosi's office, showing him taking the beer out of the refrigerator. So no wonder he admitted it. We've got video evidence of it.
That he recorded. Dummy.
That's self-incrimination. What are you doing? That's incredible. Now, nobody should steal anything, including a beer. And you shouldn't have been in there doing what you were doing. And there were other instances of, violence where these guys got out of control. But come on. The way they talk about this event like it was worse than 9/11.
They're not going to let it go, and they need to.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. No wonder they didn't want to release this raw footage. Can you? I mean,
so heinous.
this is the opposite
Yeah.
of what they say. Yeah, it is. It's too heinous. Let's show it one more time here, real quick.
I mean, all right.
Just to drive home the point that this was the day that
Democracy
almost died.
I mean,
And there you see how that just about occurred.
that's tough to look at right there.
It is. It
Tough to
really
watch.
is.
Look at that lady right there. Didn't even say excuse me when she
Oh, my
went
God.
through there.
Huh. Now, there's
see her
no
just-
audio, so how do you know that?
You can see.
Okay.
You see how she just
All right.
pushes the guy out.
Her
of the
lips
way.
didn't move?
Yeah.
Now, she may be a ventriloquist, and she doesn't need to have her.
Did that guy
lips
just
move.
wipe his
Possible, I
feet?
guess. Okay.
Wow.
He might have. Yeah. Right on the Capitol building carpeting.
Now he's just mocking us here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's amazing.
They're all coming in slowly, orderly, in nice little rows. That is unreal.
Yeah. But you could see why this was suppressed because America, we're not able to handle that.
No.
That's rough.
It's too hard to look at.
That's rough.
It's like that footage down at the border when they weren't whipping the Haitians. It was hard to look at. That's what we were told by many of the Democrats. That is too hard to watch. It is?
Still are, yeah. I mean,
I know.
They've stopped now. I mean, they
stopped riding
They stopped
horseback.
riding horses.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The horse thing is done now.
So did Joe Biden get down there? Because it's so egregious what's happening at the border. Did he get down there
No,
and
it's too
inspect
dangerous
for
for
himself?
him.
No,
Too
don't get-
dangerous.
Really?
He didn't want to get whipped by one of those
Wait.
nasty, mean border agents looking for blood.
I mean, these people have never been, I don't know, west of, 59th Avenue.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's incredible.
If they get to Maryland, they've
Right.
gone too far.
Are the Psaki clips ready now?
Well, yeah, we got the
Okay.
The one where she's asked.
She's asked if Biden's been down there.
Has President Biden ever been to the southern border?
Look who it is.
In his life?
Yes.
I will have to look back in my history books and check the times he's been to the southern
We
border.
have been looking all morning, and we cannot find any record of him visiting the border as president, vice president, senator, or
great.
even as a concerned citizen. Why would that be?
Yeah, because he
I
doesn't
can
care.
check and see when the last time or when he
Check
may
and
have
see.
been.
Yeah.
But tell me more about why you're asking.
Because this is a president who makes a
America wants
point
to know,
when there are
douche.
disasters in this country, like
Pause
a
it for a
wildfire
second.
or
And I don't have to tell you why I'm asking. It's my job to ask you questions.
Tell me why you want to know.
Okay? It's none of your business why I'm asking.
I'll have to
or why I
check
wanna
my
know.
history books to see if he's ever been in active his entire life. Yeah, you do that.
Tell me why you're asking because I want an opportunity to personalize this even more.
Yes, that's right. That's right. How dare you ask me this question? Why are you asking that? What do you need to be re-educated in a camp that we're setting up?
Peter?
Yeah, she loves doing
You
that.
and your stupid dad who doesn't belong on Fox and Friends anyway?
Wait a minute.
Huh?
Oh, hey.
Hold
whoa.
on.
Wait, whoa, where'd
Jen,
that come
is that
from,
you?
Jen? All right, let's see more.
like a wildfire or a hurricane to go and see for himself firsthand what the needs are of the local community
Right.
so that he can have
Shows
an informed
empathy,
POV
sympathy.
to make policy.
Concern.
Why doesn't he do that? Why doesn't he go down to Del Rio, Texas and
why
see what's
doesn't he?
going on?
Jen?
First of all, Peter, I think the situation at the border is the result
perfect,
of a
right?
broken system. And the president
Oh.
certainly relies on his experience.
Then
So
fix it.
whether it was the work he did to address root causes as vice president, his effort.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was it.
that was-
No,
yeah.
we could-
Yeah.
I guess somebody couldn't stand it anymore.
Yeah, that was me.
Cut it mid-sentence.
That was me. I said, we're done here. Yeah, 8 months. You've had to fix it. Why don't you do that?
Jeez.
You know what would have stopped those Haitians?
A wall?
A what?
A wall?
I'm not familiar with that word.
W-A-L-L. Look it up. It is complex, and nobody's ever used it.
Not even worth
Nobody's even mentioned that word.
it. I don't use big words.
Yeah, I know. It's hard. 4 letters. I mean, how many syllables is that?
Now you're doing math?
Well,
Don't do this to me. So yeah, the
I count
broken
6.
the
I count
system is
6
broken
syllables.
because of this administration's refusal to enforce the law.
It is amazing that how we feel America has fallen. And yet, in the eyes of the world, so many of these people, these Haitians that are coming to this country, had
Still wanna get in here.
lives in other countries.
Yeah.
And it's still better to be here.
Yeah. The article we had the other day was, many of them have been pretty successful in
Yeah.
Chile and other places. They have homes, they had cars, they had food, they had a good life, sold it all, and then just
Right.
came up here.
Because Chile ain't America.
Right. Right. Even though we're going through the struggles we're going
Right.
through.
And don't forget,
Pretty amazing.
I will never forget this crisis. The image in my head are the migrants crossing the Rio Grande, holding their cell phones, their iPhones up from above the water so they don't get wet.
Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause, again, we went through the Apple Store situation. There's not one nearby.
Yeah.
That's the kind of egregious problems we have as Americans. We have not provided Apple stores near the border where, if they get something wet crossing the Rio Grande, they can go directly to the Apple store and get it taken care of.
Question: are there charging stations?
Oh gosh.
That's a really good
You know
question.
what? 20 years ago,
question.
we talked about
A water station.
how are they putting
Yeah.
water stations out here.
There better be
You're right.
charging
That's next.
stations.
That is next. it's going to be solar-powered charging stations.
Seriously, when we were in Houston, that was the big deal.
That was the topic.
There weren't enough water stations
I remember
for the
those
people
stories so
who were
bad.
crossing illegally into our country. Well, yeah, and what about food? Are we providing stands, like food stands for them? Are there food trucks out there?
No, it's a food desert.
Yeah, it's a food desert.
I mean, it's a desert and a food desert, quite frankly.
But
it's a double desert.
I want charging stations.
I do, too.
I want them out there because there's no way that these people can contact whoever they need to contact here in America if their phones die.
What about some golf carts, for transportation so they can drive more easily? Or, I don't know, buses. We have a bus waiting for them. As soon as they sneak across the border, there's buses positioned every, I don't know, half mile or so.
Okay.
But
then they just get in there and a bus driver takes them wherever they want to go.
A lot of this terrain is impassable. Maybe you could just leave some horses. Horses are banned now, right?
Oh, no.
Horses are evil.
My bad. Okay.
They are evil. Now, unless you're providing them for the immigrants, of course. The illegals can get on horseback and ride somewhere, although I don't expect...
That's what I'm saying.
What, do you expect this to be 1800s?
Right, that's exactly what the argument is.
That's cruel and unusual.
We'll get to golf carts.
We will.
If we offer horses up, we'll get to golf carts, man.
Except golf carts don't have air conditioning, so
yeah, see?
We're going to have to get them real like
so
the
you
bus.
hate immigrants because there's no air conditioning. You don't want them to have the creature comforts that we're used to up here.
Right.
And we heard about the struggles that, some of the buses were having the fights from the Haitian immigrants.
Yeah,
but
took them over.
But that was because, and the reports were because they thought they were going to go to Haiti. They were going
to drive to Haiti?
No, they were told that if you get on the buses, then the U.S. is shipping you back to Haiti, and that was their big fight, is they didn't want to go back to Haiti.
Okay. Wow. Huh. And then we tried to lure them onto the buses by telling them, we're going to take you to Disneyland.
Nice.
Charging stations.
You got jerk chicken on board. Come on. Get on board.
Yeah, I might hop on that bad boy.
I love jerk chicken. It's that spicy stuff that you get. Jamaica. Maybe that's not even Haitian food. I think I'm mixing up my island nations. I apologize.
Wow.
Shoot.
Wow.
How dare you?
So
I know.
All the food tastes the same to you. Okay.
You can't tell jerk spice from some other kind that they use
You
in
hater.
the Caribbean islands.
Stuff. Niner.
All right, let me tell you about Built Bar. Speaking of food, man, it's making me hungry. And if you get hungry during the course of the day, you're at work, you're kind of locked in to your office and you don't want to pay a hefty price to have DoorDash or somebody come, Built Bars are a fantastic way to go because you don't have to be guilty when you eat them, and they will help curb that hunger until you get to dinner. When you talk to any Built Bar fan, you will find out how passionate they are about the flavors of Built Bars they use.
Yeah, they just sent us cookie dough yesterday. We got a package. It was so good.
Cookie doughs are good.
Yeah,
these are good.
Yeah,
thank you, Built.
It's one of the first ones I ever had, and I thought, wow,
it was love at first bite.
Really true what they say. But they come in all kinds of different flavors. Everybody's raving right now about the Rocky Road. Also coconut, mint brownie, double chocolate, salted caramel's one of my favorites. Cookies and cream. Of course, the cookie dough, delicious. They have up to 18 grams of protein. They're 180 calories or less. Most of them are less than that. 4 to 5 grams of sugar, 4 to 5 net carbs. So no matter what you're doing, a keto diet or whatever, this is the way to go. It's all keto friendly. And now you can get your Built Bars even faster. And you know why? Because it's meant a lot to you that they remove the BAR from the web address.
I mean, that's a company of the people right there.
Sure is. Go now to built.com, not builtbar.com. Built.com, use the promo code PAT15. Save 15% off your first order. Promo code PAT15 for 15% off at built.com.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Welcome. 888-900-3393. Can we take a look again at the day
Oh, no, really?
democracy almost died? I have to.
Oh,
we have to reinforce this message so that it doesn't happen again.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I mean,
if you're sick at your stomach, watching this. You're not alone.
How much of this would make it through if you had violence checked on VidAngel?
Oh,
How much
none
of
of
this would make it through?
None of it. You couldn't show any. You couldn't show any.
It would just be a black screen, Jeffy.
Yeah. Graphic violence, put the check mark there.
And then they're waving a
whole
flag.
Clip is gone.
They're waving a flag.
Yeah.
How are they getting away with this?
Look at the orderly chaos that is going on there.
That's exactly what it is. Orderly chaos.
It's not even chaotic.
Yeah.
Now, we've seen chaos outside.
Yeah, we have.
But
I know.
This is why they didn't want to show it, because it does not fit their narrative at all.
I mean, they have thousands of hours of footage, and
They
now,
do. They
and
have.
We see that. I bet you how many hundreds, if not thousands, of hours is like this organized chaos.
Right. I'd love to see.
Have they
all
put
of it.
all of those people that were egregiously doing what they were doing? Have they been put behind bars?
I hope so.
I bet they've been visited.
Yeah, I bet they have.
Yeah.
You need facial recognition technology, and I hope they had it right
yeah,
there from those
absolutely.
cameras.
Oh,
Yeah, just go get 'em.
Apple iPhone's going to help you with that soon enough, and be able to read your expressions and your mannerisms and your pace of walking, and they'll be able to tell if you're clinically depressed.
And they get all the they have the geofence warrants now that are. I mean, those requests have gone up thousands.
Yeah.
In the past 3 years, where I mean, if you're
Scary technology.
it sure is.
Because everybody is just glommed into that massive humanity, whether you had anything to do with the event or not.
I mean, we had
it's an
2 police
amazing
officers in Seattle that were let go because they were there. That's it. They were there. They claim that they didn't. They stood outside. They didn't do anything. Nothing happened. So what?
That's amazing.
You're out.
Technology juggernaut Apple is attempting to develop phone features that can help stop depression and cognitive decline. You got to get Joe Biden one of these. Stat. Maybe too late.
Well,
but
yeah.
in recent years, the iPhone has shifted toward features aimed at improving time management, helping users be more aware of their screen time. I hate that feature. Just leave me alone. If I want to watch 18 hours a day, I'll do it. Let me decide. Your screen time is up 14% this week. So what?
My phone is messed up because I get that alert every week, and it says, your screen was on 48 hours longer this week. And then the next week, your screen was up 61 hours longer. Like at some point, apparently I've had my phone on for a month at a time every
and
week.
You're looking at it every minute of every day.
Ridiculous.
Well,
Now,
thankfully, most email companies now absolutely help you out too, because we get emails every day of important emails that we missed or have coming up, and how much time we've spent looking at our emails. It's great.
Yeah, what's that thing called?
I can't remember.
From Microsoft, they
Cortana, right?
Cortana.
It's
I hate that thing. I hate that you're. What are you doing going through my emails? It's not called that anymore. They just changed the name. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Something
They
else.
did. Gosh darn it.
Now, Apple, though, is apparently working on technology that aims to analyze users' traits, such as their voices and facial expressions, to determine whether someone's experiencing mental decline. And then what do? Alert the authorities?
I don't know. But don't give them any ideas, Patrick.
Seriously, what is that going to do?
Not good things.
While Apple's concept could raise alarm bells among some who value privacy measures. Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. The documents seen by the Wall Street Journal reportedly suggest the algorithms make the cognitive analysis, but they will not send the data to Apple
they
servers.
will not.
Okay. You
will not, Pat.
They said they won't.
They will not.
Right.
What more do you need? Apple can't lie. Right. The efforts to implement a virtual mental health evaluation are in early stages, but developers hope to utilize a multitude of sensory facets, including facial expressions, how people speak, walking pace, sleep patterns, as well as heart and respiration rates.
Creepy.
The features could also measure the speed of typing and evaluate typed content.
God.
Yes, please. Yeah, just monitor absolutely every move I make, including how many times I blink my eyes. Will you do that, please?
No.
They're doing that, right?
Oh, yeah.
What was that technology where they're continually taking photos of your face?
Oh, yeah. Bad technology?
Yeah. Yes.
Evil
it's called
technology?
bad evil technology. Yeah. It's from the bad evil tech department at Apple.
Before we get too far away from Jen Psaki, and I know we have more on trivia coming up in half an hour.
You can never get far enough away from
That's right.
I don't know about that.
You can never get far enough.
You got to see this exchange with her and Doocy talking about pregnant women coming into the country.
Okay.
Final follow-up. You say the border is not open, but we're told by our teams on the ground, you guys are releasing pretty much all family units, couples where the woman says that she is pregnant, or single women who say that they are pregnant, and that nobody actually has to take a pregnancy test unless they want to. So
Are you suggesting you don't believe when women say they're pregnant? Is that a big issue, we think, at the border?
I am not in charge of keeping the border secured.
Right?
You are. Yeah,
You
good.
guys are.
Pregnant women
Good
are
for
posing
you.
a big threat to the border?
Oh, sure.
To the border communities? Is that a big issue?
You tell me.
Yeah.
You tell me. That's the question.
Yeah, you despicable. Yes, it is an issue because they come here, they have their child.
Right.
This is well documented stuff. At Parkland Hospital in Dallas, there are more illegals giving birth than U.S. citizens. So, yes, it's an issue.
But
because they deliberately do it so that their child is immediately considered a U.S. citizen and they can all stay. Yes!
There's a term for that they use that we've had forever.
Anchor baby,
right.
if I'm
Yes.
not mistaken.
But did you notice the hatefulness
oh, man.
in Jen Psaki's speech there, where she continually referred to pregnant women?
Oh, that's
But
right.
as Kate Hyde pointed out on Twitter, I apologize to all the pregnant people at the border who Psaki offended with that statement. I mean,
Women don't know when they're pregnant.
yeah,
No.
people,
Oh,
Jeffy, people.
She is hideous.
Anybody can be pregnant.
Hideous!
Yeah, hideous. Yeah, but it's so bad with the pregnant people thing that now the ACLU is changing the quotes of RGB or RBG.
They shared an abortion quote from Ruth Bader Ginsburg earlier this week, but they replaced the word woman with persons.
Oh, good.
You can't change quotes of people.
Yeah, you can.
You can't do
I
that.
mean, it's a
We're gonna change our history, Pat.
Yeah, it's a quote, and they're changing it. That is really something. That is unreal. And so unnecessary, so asinine. The organization's tweet was shared around the anniversary of Ginsburg's passing, and wow, has it been a year already?
I guess so, yeah.
That's amazing. And it comes as the ACLU has been drawing attention to a Texas law that bans abortions after the beginning of the fetal heartbeat being detected, or about 6 weeks.
Murder haters.
Right?
Murder
haters.
That's good.
That's what we
Write
are
that
here.
down. Murder haters. What do you hate? Murder?
Yeah, kinda. But the tweet also seemed to be designed to adhere to one of the latest developments to come from the left-wing circles, the idea that bearing children is not limited to women. The decision whether or not to bear a child is central to and they put in person's life instead of woman's life, to their well-being and dignity.
Yeah.
That's incredible. That's unacceptable. And yet,
acceptable.
we're totally accepting it.
Yes. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's
right.
fine.
So they're changing quotes of their icons.
Why should you have to do that? Shouldn't she have foreseen?
Yeah, shame on her.
Shame on her. Yeah.
Her quote
No,
was based on a different time.
But wait, they're going to give the same leeway to the founders, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, okay.
No, that was a different time, but they should have known better.
But that was longer ago. This was just last year.
Yeah, but they should have known better.
But
They're in
were
history
the
books.
geniuses.
Right? Thank you. All right. 888-900-3393. Also, we've got more on trivia today, which is Green Bay and San Francisco. Packers 49ers. That will hopefully be fun if we can get people on the phone.
Yeah.
Actually, that'll be great. More Pat Gray Unleashed coming up. Triple 888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. BJM Golf tweets. Why did you guys edit out all of the AR-15s, bazookas, and F-16s from the video of the Capitol insurrection?
Yeah, why did we do that?
Well, it was so horrifying when you saw that tank bust through the wall, driven by that guy with the MAGA hat.
Yeah, I mean, we love this audience, but, we have to look out for them at some point.
Jeffy's rowdy introverted minion. Since the beer was in the Capitol, isn't that technically the people's beer?
Aha!
Yeah, that's a good argument. It didn't work.
It's also weird. Really? You're drinking on the job there, Nance? Really?
Don't dog it.
I know a lot of things.
Come on.
Just got it in a little fridge for gifts.
Yeah, I'm not going to judge Nancy on that one.
All right. Vern Lundquist tweets, the J6 footage looks like a Capitol tour booked over capacity.
Yes!
Feel bad for the overwhelmed guides. I love that.
Good point.
Moldovans punching above our weight. No, this is from an actual Moldovan. Has anybody checked if the Border Patrol horses have been dewormed? I don't know. I really don't know. We got some more gifts from listeners. This is really cool. Lots of
I love this stuff.
Great stuff has shown up here in the last couple of days. Thank you for all of that. We got this letter from Dawn. Dear Keith, Pat, and Jeffy, enclosed are some items to help Pat with his issue of playing with his headphone cord.
Yeah.
I don't do
See
that.
this?
I don't even do that. What do you mean?
Oh, really?
One simulates popping bubble wrap, and the other you can spin or flip. Oh, it's one of those spin.
Yeah, I've got it.
Fidget spinners or whatever they're called.
I didn't have a fidget problem until Dawn sent this gift box, and now I'm just over here playing with all these toys. Dawn's the one that sent us the Baby Yoda, by the way, if you'll remember.
Okay. Hi. All right. She's also, is this Dawn's recovered from COVID?
Yeah.
Was prescribed hydroxychloroquine, ivermectin, azithromycin, a regimen of supplements, zinc, D3, vitamin C, magnesium, and N-acetyl cysteine. We checked our temperatures and O2 saturation. They started the protocol on a Tuesday. We were both COVID tested the following Sunday, negative. Wow.
That's pretty cool.
So all of that stuff cured their COVID.
Yeah. But there's no real evidence.
No real evidence.
That it works.
No, right. Man, we've talked to a whole bunch of people.
Yes.
People in this building who have used ivermectin and swear by it. People who've used hydroxychloroquine. Is it your nephew?
My nephew, yeah. I mean, that
was
his
super
life.
sick on his way to dying?
Yeah. That saved his life, man.
It's great.
And what was it, hydroxychloroquine?
Yes.
So, don't tell me it doesn't work. There's no evidence of it working. Shut up.
Yeah.
She's also the one that sent us the Baby Yoda, right? There you go. Baby Yoda, the child. All right. And then we had Kim and Lizzie sent candy and and this, I think, right? Is this from them?
No. Yeah.
No?
So Kim and Lizzie, her daughter Lizzie, there is the typed up note. Remember, she wrote the the handwritten note. Yeah. So anyway, Lizzie, the daughter,
also sent us stuff.
What'd she say to you? Because she sent you a little box.
Dear
Remember
Pat,
the little
pop
toys?
it. I think the name explains itself. Noodle, just twist it around your finger.
You got the toys down there in the box, if you recall.
I do recall.
You keep them.
Yep. Noodle that's not gotten a hair in it will last, 5 years? Just twist it around your finger while
don't get
trying
hair
not to gag. Then there's a therapy ring.
Yeah.
Might
so
be too
everybody's
tight.
jumping on board to
fun.
help you out to keep yourself occupied.
I appreciate that.
During
that.
now,
I catch myself all the time, and then I think, okay, drop it. Drop the cord and back away.
But let me ask you, so what?
I don't know. It's just obnoxious, and it looks stupid on camera.
Again.
Yeah. So what?
So what? Back off me.
But yeah, then the cool board there is from Will White, a listener.
Okay.
He made us these show boards from his company, JK Canvas.
Wow, nice. Look
Isn't
at that.
that cool?
Yeah,
Look at
that's
that.
really great.
You got one going, I got one, and then Jeffy's just arrived as well.
Good.
Let's see yours,
I got
Jeffy.
mine late.
Yeah, yours is late. Well,
So it was just like an afterthought. This is like a pity gift.
I don't know that
I
that's...
sent it to Pat and Keith. I better send one to Jeffy.
I mean, I think your board
Let me
is
see.
really
Let
involved.
me see your board. What is?
Chewing the fat, moon. Oh, it's actually really nice.
See, thank you.
Oh, wow.
That is cool. Look at that. It's a skyline.
Chewing the fat between the moon
It's got a
and
moon.
New York City.
It's got a moon pie.
It's actually really cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are very nice.
Good pity
Thank you
work.
so much. Wait, that's
Yeah.
not pity work. Bro.
Whatever. If he wants to consider it that, let him. Let him just sit over there and be Eeyore. Okay.
On the third tail.
Took you long enough to think of me. But I'll take my
pity word
artwork that you sent and spent all kinds of time on.
Appreciate it. Making me a piece of wood for a fat joke. It's great.
Can't find my tail.
Was there a fat joke in there?
Yeah.
What?
Look, fat, look.
What do you mean?
I thought it was just a statement
It was
of fact.
just chewing the fat
Yeah,
between the moon
and
New York City.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all. There was no insult there.
Just another fat
Oh,
joke.
okay.
All right. We got to show you this. I know Glenn played this yesterday or the day before, but this is so agonizing.
Hideous.
Maxine Waters talking about this border situation, the Border Patrol and what they were twirling the reins on their horse. They didn't hit anybody with it. But here's what she had to say about what was going on.
I'm unhappy, and I'm not just unhappy with the cowboys who were running down Haitians and using their reins to whip them. I'm happy with the administration.
That's not what happened.
We are following the Trump policy. He is the one that does not follow the Constitution and would not allow those seeking refuge to be able to petition to get into the country. What the hell are we doing here? What we
Protecting our
witnessed
nation.
takes us back hundreds of years.
Oh.
What we witnessed was
Really?
worse than what we witnessed in slavery. Cowboys
Stop it.
Cowboys.
with their reins again whipping
No.
black people,
That's not what happened.
Haitians, into the water where they're scrambling
Water?
and falling down when all they're trying to do is escape from violence
Is break
in
into
their
our country illegally. That's all they're trying
Yeah,
to do.
That's it.
All they're trying to do is break our laws.
Yeah.
And bring whatever they've got with them here to us. We don't know if they have any diseases. We don't know about COVID-19 or anything else they might be carrying here. And so our border agents are trying to protect this nation and at least have some sort of order about the people that are coming in here. And they got to round them up. What do you want them to do? You want them to just leave and let everybody come in? To call this worse than slavery? Wow. How does she get away with that?
I don't know.
If that was a Republican, my gosh, can you imagine what CNN and MSNBC would be doing with that?
I mean, she gets away with threatening violence against those that she disagrees with, so par for the course.
Worse than slavery. Even if they were whipping them, which they were not, it still wouldn't be worse than slavery. She is so butt stupid.
Anything that inspires order
Wow.
is an enemy of the left at this point.
That's
Anything.
really true.
And that's and so trying to
Really
control
true.
your border is a threat to them.
Wow, that's despicable. That's one of the dumbest clips of all time. And that's saying something because she's provided a lot of them.
Yes, she has.
Lot. That
I
might
don't
be
know.
the dumbest.
I don't know about that.
It's pretty close.
I mean, we've had some pretty dumb clips from her.
You're comparing border agents who didn't hurt anybody, but they were trying to, corral these people so that they could have some semblance of order into who's coming into the country. You compare that to being worse than slavery? That's a pretty stupid ass statement. I don't care who you are. That's a dumb statement.
Oh yeah, no question. But dumbest from her?
Maybe, yes.
I don't know.
Maybe even the dumbest.
Oh man, didn't she have a Planet one? That was
No, that was Sheila Jackson Lee.
Oh, I apologize. I'm getting them.
Getting your Congress people mixed up. Yeah. Your stupid Congress people mixed up.
I'm sorry.
It is difficult. She's also not the one who mentioned that Guam might tip over and
I know that.
capsize.
That was our boy Hank.
So, I mean, there's
Hank.
a lot of dumb statements.
Do you think that maybe we could do a show where we just went through the 360? It's been a while since we went through your sound effects box.
Yeah, we should do that
we
sometime
should do
soon.
that soon.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Meantime, Al Sharpton visited the border and got a little heckling.
Ambassador to South Africa,
Why are you not being
Patrick Gaspar,
missing at the border?
and to his
40%
right,
of children that have come into the company are now missing from the
Jennifer
border.
Jones Austin.
Kids are being
Then
sedated
we
at
have
the U.S.
Reverend
border.
Jamal.
Why are you not
I
being
don't think this
kind
is
to the
real.
children?
Really?
From Atlanta,
Oh, I think
Georgia,
it is.
New Birth
No.
Baptist Church. Reverend Freddie Haynes.
Why are you stoking racism where it doesn't
a pastor
exist?
of the
Why are
Friendship
you
West
trying to
Baptist
come and
Church.
provoke?
This is feel-good video material.
It is too good. It's too feel good.
Why are you here advocating for violence?
We went for an
Del
hour
Rio is not a racist
and
city.
toured
Del Rio is a loving, caring community.
that
We
we
don't
feel
want your racism and
is
Yeah.
Get out of
real
here.
Get out.
Nobody
catastrophic
wants to hear your racist
human
nonsense
disgrace.
in Del Rio.
It's great.
You're a racist.
Around this
Nobody
world.
wants
Yeah,
you
that's
in
absolutely-
Del Rio.
It's not
That's absolutely real.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Why are you not a voice for the children?
There is
that have
zero
not been
reaction to this.
supported?
No, the guy behind him was shaking his head.
To what Al is saying.
No.
Get out.
Al's just naming names.
Trump supporters and the right wingers can scream all they want. We're gonna
Can scream all they want. He's responding to them.
to make
What's the matter with you? That's absolutely real.
I agree.
All right, stop. That's just too chaotic.
Yeah, but it still feels good.
But that feels good. That's absolutely
So
real.
Jeffy doesn't believe
That
this is real.
absolutely is real.
But you were just watching during the break a different version of this
Yeah, there's
from a different
another angle.
I mean, that's a lot of work to be doing multiple angles on a hoax,
He
Jeffy.
didn't. It's not a hoax.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually happened.
And this has been reported at multiple news sites.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
then.
it's not just like Fox News sites. It's Yahoo News. It's on Yahoo News.
Yeah, Yahoo, New York Post.
They're not doing any favors for conservatives. I guarantee you that.
Daily Mail's got it. Can we do a pause of Al Sharpton's hair there as he turns to the side? Him and Jeffy got something going on together there. There's some
the exact
synergy,
same
right?
haircut.
There's some synergy there.
Yeah.
It's just not getting a cut. And it's
How
just,
proud you must be.
just go, well,
Yeah, that's
like
great.
Al.
Good for you.
Should we call you Reverend
I'm a fan.
Jeff?
That's fine with me. I am a reverend, so it's fine.
Are you really?
I don't like to talk about it.
Oh,
but
no, let's talk about it. What church are you a
Universal
reverend?
Life Church.
Oh, you too?
Yeah.
Me too. I'm a minister of the Universal
Yeah.
Church of Life or whatever it is.
Wow.
Cost me $25 to become that.
I worked hard. Where I got a free deal.
Did you? You got it free?
Wait,
Wow.
I worked hard. I got a free deal.
I worked hard at getting it free.
How's that?
Just because I did.
Just because you did?
Yeah.
Business.
So you're a man of the cloth now.
I have
Fisher.
been, for quite some time.
Yeah.
Spread the word forever.
So am I, and so is Glenn. We had to become ministers in order to perform a wedding in a bowling alley, which was beautiful. It was a beautiful bowling alley.
That is awesome.
I think that's the one where David Cassidy performed. He played the wedding march
Nice.
as the bride, walked down the alley,
Yeah. It's awesome.
the bowling alley.
Alley.
It's great. It was fun.
Who's going to walk this bride down the alley?
Jen Psaki and Peter Doocy were going the rounds on this one too. On the illegals that are coming here. What are they? Are they bringing COVID with them? Check this out.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Jen. I have a question about the numbers that you gave and the math. So there are 15,000 migrants under the Del Rio Bridge Saturday. If you add up the ones that you say were expelled or released, it's less than 5,000. Say there's 5,000 that are still left. Where's everybody else?
I'm happy to get you a more fruitful rundown for you, if helpful, from the Department of Homeland Security.
Okay, and when you talk about how some of these people are being placed in removal proceedings, that does not mean removed, correct?
Removal proceedings.
That means they're in the process of going through a removal proceeding so that it can go through the process, our immigration process that's long been in place.
So
we understand that
I'm not leaving.
basically most of these people that are going into removal proceedings are being put on either buses from Del Rio to El Paso and Laredo, or being flown to Tucson with no COVID testing unless they show symptoms. How is that helping anybody stop the spread?
Again, we have a protocol and process in place as it relates to COVID in terms of testing and quarantining, and also vaccines are provided for a range of migrants by our partner organizations in the region. What is happening now is that, as I outlined yesterday, is that if individuals cannot be expelled under Title 42, they are placed in removal proceedings, as you referred to. That may require them being placed in ICE detainment facilities, or it may require being given a notice to appear, where biometric data and other data is taken. In terms of their transportation methods, I'd certainly point you to the Department of Homeland Security.
The fact is, they just released a bunch of them and just said, go where you will. We don't care.
Get
Whatever. Yeah.
And you notice how she ends that? I'd send you to Homeland Security. Well, we know what Homeland Security says to Congress. I don't have those numbers. Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
You know what? I'd be happy to get them. As soon as everybody forgets about it, then you won't actually get them.
I know I'm testifying today on this exact subject, but I forgot to bring this out.
Yeah.
Darn the luck.
I forgot yesterday as well because, I work really hard.
Yeah, 18 hours a day.
But this is part of my job to provide you with those numbers, but that's not one of the things I can do in my 18 hours.
How many hours was that?
18.
18.
Sorry. The audience was disappointed we didn't point that out in greater detail yesterday.
And Stu said something yesterday about them having the vaccine shots available at the border, and they're asked if they want to get the shot, and if they say no, okay.
That's amazing.
If I had not heard that before. That is, I mean, we hear stuff every day that we say that's incredible, and I don't even know if it's incredible anymore.
Nothing's incredible.
Almost nothing is. No, almost nothing. So, all right, let's go to Todd in New York. Hey, Todd, you're on the Blaze. We've got about 45 seconds here. Go ahead.
Hey, Pat, how you doing?
Good.
Listen, I was looking at something. The number of deaths on the vaccine is what, 15,000?
Somewhere around there. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you take 15,000 and divide that by 23, that comes out to 650 roughly.
Yeah.
If the vaccine was a Takata airbag, there would be a failure rate of 650 per 11 million.
Which would be unacceptable.
I would recall it all. They recalled it all.
Takata airbag because of 17 out of 11 million.
That's
They're promoting something that's 38 times greater.
Yes.
38 times greater than something they've already recalled. Wow.
Good stats.
That is.
That's interesting perspective on it.
Yes, it is.
Interesting context. Huh. Yeah.
Upon the frozen tundra of the human mind.
Which country borders the United States to the north?
How about Mexico?
Wow, that's a great answer.
It's not exactly north, though.
Oh, man.
Two teams of infinitesimal intellect will collide in a cloud of glory.
The Ten Commandments were carried down the mountain by whom?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Oh.
His name was Blaine.
Mental gladiators, capable of taking a minor incline and turning it into an unscalable summit.
America claimed its independence from which country?
Nobody knows this.
Don't know. Yeah.
Adult versus dimwit.
What territory did the United States purchase from France in the early 1800s?
New England.
Dunce versus dolt.
What is socialism?
Somebody that talks to the public.
Somebody that talks to the public.
There you go. What? No?
Oh, my.
Moron versus moron.
What does USA stand for?
Pass.
Pass?
Oh, you pass, yeah.
It's the upstairs attic. You're going to pass on what does USA stand for?
In an epic battle of nitwits.
If a show airs at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, what time is it in the Pacific Zone?
No, not about football.
This is not about football.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, because she doesn't know football. How many times does she have to tell you?
You should have
stupid?
changed the question.
This is Moron Trivia.
Good morning, Americans. It's Friday.
Thank you for being with us on this Friday. 888-933-93. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Our commissioner, Jeff Fisher, is here to tell us how Moron Trivia, our game of the week, works.
Well, obviously, the game predicts the outcome of this NFL competition, and today it's the Green Bay Packers. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
0-2.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's the fun of the game.
It's early.
You don't play for anything but fun and enjoyment. It's the Green Bay Packers taking on the San Francisco 49ers, and we predict the outcome of these games by calling convenience stores and other stores in those local areas, the greater local areas of Green Bay and San Francisco. And San Francisco's greater area is huge.
Really big.
I don't know if you've seen the map of that, but it's really huge. And we ask those workers their questions, 4 questions each quarter, 4 quarters, just like a football game. And the city that answers those questions correctly the most, or the most correctly, win the game.
Okay. All right. And, of course, the game again this week, Green Bay Packers at the San Francisco 49ers. So we'll start with San Francisco. Hopefully have a contestant here momentarily. We were talking a little bit about COVID last hour. I just happened on this statistic last night as I was looking at some things for the show. Do you know that as of just in January, so as of 9 months ago, 110,000 restaurants had closed? 110,000 permanently gone.
Thirdworldification underway.
That's just amazing.
I don't know how many have come back.
No, they were gone permanently.
No,
permanent.
No. Okay.
That's just the ones that have just closed up shop and said we're not coming back. Like
as that restaurant.
Yeah.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
I'm with you. But I mean, Bill closed down his restaurant. He may have opened it up again under a different name.
Those are the ones I'm not talking about right now.
See, there's
I'm talking about permanent, not I closed it and now I'm coming back. That goes against the definition of permanent.
So what is the definition of permanent? It's
like for all time.
Yeah, it's lasting or intended to last or remain unchanged indefinitely.
Right. That doesn't mean Bill closed his restaurant for a little while and now he's coming back.
Yeah. In the restaurants that are back have limited staff because people in many states are staying home, still collecting unemployment paychecks instead of going to work.
In some cases, they want to come back. They could come back, but they don't have the employees to do that.
Yeah, last night I was driving through an Arby's, for example, and on the sign it's a little paper sign that says, "Yeah, we closed at 7 o'clock now. Our hours are now 11 to 7, and it was 7:02 p.m."
And they're gone.
And I drove around to the window and I sweet talked him into, giving me some sandwiches.
Oh.
But for the most part, I mean, this is a weird. Chick-fil-A has their drive-through shut down in some locations until lunchtime.
Yeah, and they don't have their dining room open, not because of COVID necessarily, but it's because they don't have the staff numbers to allow people to come in and sit down and eat. It's amazing. I was watching this documentary on Wolfgang Puck. World-renowned chef Wolfgang Puck. Really, it's pretty interesting. And I remembered about the restaurant that he has here in Dallas, and I thought, man, that's a good restaurant. And it's up in the Reunion Tower.
Yeah.
In the top of that, and I can't remember if it rotates or not, but it's got this great view of Dallas. It's like the restaurant at the top of the Space Needle. Mm-hmm. Reunion Tower is very similar to that. So I went to make reservations. Because my wife just had a birthday and it'd be fun to
happy birthday, Jack.
Do another little celebration with her. And so I look it up, permanently closed.
No.
Permanently, Wolfgang Puck's 560 restaurant in Dallas, permanently closed due to COVID-19.
They come back, though.
No, the definition of permanent,
they come back.
Jeffy. Yes, they don't. Come back!
What was your SAT grade, by the way?
2.
18.
2. You couldn't even get to 18.
But seriously, I mean, this is our quality of life.
Yeah.
Being taken from us.
It's just that everything has changed now.
Multiple reasons and justifications. Mm-hmm. And it's depressing as hell, the world we're handing off to our kids. It's literally a third worldification in slow motion, or in some cases, fast motion.
And it's not just, I know we're going to go down some more numbers of the restaurants, but I mean, staffing is a big issue
for everybody.
Everywhere.
Yeah, not just restaurants.
I mean, I read where
everybody.
FedEx says it's rerouting more than 600,000 packages a day because it can't find enough staff to process them.
Oh, my gosh. Well, look what's going on in the port of Los Angeles, where they've got, was it 90 ships that are backed up?
Collecting dust.
Now, they used to say that it's bad if we have one ship backed up. They've got 90.
Yeah, and that's at ports all over. That's not just
people don't want to show up at these jobs because in states like California, the checks are still coming in.
Yeah.
It's madness.
Yeah, that's got to stop to allow us to get back to the flow of this. There are 10 or 11, I think it's 11 million jobs now that can't be filled, that haven't been filled.
Haven't been.
I mean, they want them filled. They're available to be filled, but they aren't because there's not enough willing people.
I mean, and that's here in the U.S. I mean, the United Kingdom, Boris Johnson just said, you might as well start planning on shortages for Christmas and stuff because the gas prices are high, but we can't find truck drivers to deliver the stuff.
Jeez.
So
not good.
Get ready for it.
We're gonna go through things that we've never gone through here in this country.
Yep.
Seriously.
And Costco is back to limiting purchases.
Is that here too, or is
toilet
that
paper?
UK?
That's a good question. I don't know, Jeffy. I just saw the headline and
they were mentioning toilet paper again.
Yeah, limiting it to one proposed.
But I thought that was.
I'm checking
UK.
right now.
So what does that mean? That means people think, oh my gosh, I got to go hoard it now.
Yep.
So it creates even more of a shortage.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, this is the United States, and let's see here. Hang on, and it's paper product limits, toilet paper, cleaning supplies, and more. I don't know.
So that's Clorox again, right?
Probably.
I've become addicted to Clorox wipes.
Bottled water is on that list.
I love bottled water. I can't live without bottled water or Clorox wipes.
The thing is,
in my life, it's impossible.
You can live.
I can't.
You can't.
No,
The thing
Jeff,
is
you don't
you
understand. I can't. It's like the permanent thing. You don't understand what I'm saying here.
It's a lot he doesn't understand, Pat.
It's true. It really is true.
Sorry.
We need to stop talking to him. Let's get a contestant.
Yeah.
Guy's pissing me off.
Paper towels. Yeah, all sorts of stuff here.
All right. 888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. So paper, all of that stuff all over again.
We're going to go back to it.
Geez, I hated it when it was going on the first time.
Build back better. That's all I'm saying.
That's all you're saying. Is build back. Why did you say build back better, though? Well, where did that come from?
Came right out.
We're not talking to her, remember? How quickly you forget.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, let me give you a little happy news.
I like that.
Watching the Taliban try to operate some of the equipment we left behind. This is kind of fun. Check this out. Here they are. They're doing a little practice because
Steady.
We got a new toy. Whoa! Oh no! Whoa! No! Well, look at the guy in the white. Definitely got shot.
Oh yeah,
multiple times.
Yeah.
Are we sure? I thought this was like a Russian dash cam video.
Well, it is. He's okay.
Everybody's
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's fine. It didn't hurt him that bad. They took the bullets out later and released it.
You know what kind of hole those 50 cals put in you?
My God.
No, there were no holes, Jeffy.
No.
Everybody's fine, man.
Everybody's fine. He was wearing a bulletproof shirt.
Okay.
It was a 50 cal proof white shirt that he had on.
Yeah, and when you get those at Costco, you're limited to just one. So don't be buying them for the whole Taliban crew. Oh my, that was devastating.
Oof. That's while that was seemed to be a shame.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
Yeah, I know. I know. Even though they're new and improved?
Yeah.
Even though they're the kinder, gentler Taliban?
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't come to me with your Taliban hate. These people are changed. This isn't your big brother's Taliban.
Pat, are you in the mood for a video that involves an elephant?
No. I'm never in the mood for animal videos.
Oh, it's not an animal video per se. He just
is an elephant an animal?
There's an animal in the video.
Sorry, is the elephant an animal?
But I wouldn't call it an animal video.
All right.
All right, let's see. The elephant with a midget. See?
They're little people.
Little people. I mean, that's funny stuff right there while you're waiting for a contestant on More on Trivia. Is an elephant meets what'd you call it? Little person?
Little person.
Little person.
Yeah.
Midget.
I mean, yeah, if you're going to pay to see that, that's an elephant and a midget. I mean, you're paying to see that. You're not paying to see a little person and an elephant.
Where am I
paying
to see something like that?
At the
fair.
midget and elephant show?
I have news for you. Maybe it's just me. I'm never paying to see that.
No?
No.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
no.
please.
Oh, that's quality entertainment.
You're going inside the tent for that.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I promise you. I promise.
You are. You can't tell me
not.
that you're not, because you are.
I'm telling you right now, I'm not.
You better start using that line a lot. Oh, you're going inside the tent for that.
You're going inside the tent for that. You are.
Right there when you pay to see the bearded lady, too.
That's icky. I would not pay to see the bearded lady.
To get to the midget and the elephant?
Yeah,
you're going past the bearded lady.
No, I'm not.
You're going in that tent, my friend.
In fact, the odds are about 100% that I'm not going to the circus at all.
Wait, no, that's not the circus.
Or
this is the
where is this? The fairgrounds?
Yeah, this is the freak show at the fairground.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
What?
I'm not doing it.
That's a permanent statement you're going with there?
Permanent, yeah.
Oh no, I learned what that means.
You know you're going to the tent.
As we await our first moron trivia contestant in San Francisco, we should have known because San Francisco's a tough.
And it's
one of those
5 a.m.
cities.
out there.
Yeah, it's 5 in the morning.
But they're not busy.
I did happen to mention that the San Francisco greater area is
the greater
quite
San Francisco
large.
area.
I mean, the 49ers technically don't even play in San Francisco.
That's true. Loki,
all right.
Seriously?
Nice.
Welcome to our timeline.
Hey, Loki. You there, Loki? Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Did we lose him already? We lost Loki already?
Connection to Asgard is
Loki?
failing.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey.
All right.
Welcome. Thanks for taking the call. Listen, we're going to ask you 4 quick questions, if that's all right. If you don't know the answer, just take a guess, and you can't ask for help, okay?
Okay.
All right, Loki. Question number 1. If you're in a selfie, who most likely took the picture?
The person in the middle?
The person in the middle.
Person in the middle.
We accept that. That's really...
That's the
Nah, Annie Leibovitz
I don't
probably
know
took the photo. Annie Leibovitz.
I love Annie Leibovitz.
Yeah.
So do I get like...
all right,
5 points?
question number 2, Loki. What is a phobia? What's a phobia?
A fear of something?
A what?
A fear of something, yeah.
That's exactly right. Congratulations. If you have MD after your name, what is your title?
I don't know.
No?
You don't know.
I don't...
Okay. Mr. Dipwad. Mr. Dipwad. Like it's, sometimes that hangs on a sign. Be like Pat Gray, Mr. Dipwad.
I was going to say like Major Douche or Major Douche.
Major Douche. That's another good answer.
You should have gone with your gut.
Another good answer. All right. Question number 4. How many wheels are moving if you have AWD on your car?
AW.
Oh, no. 2?
2?
Yeah, man, it's so close.
It's really close.
So close, but no.
It's only one. Only one of the wheels are moving. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other are dragged around by the one. So you don't want to
That's
ever
weird.
get AWD on your car. It just doesn't work very well. Because you kind of go in circles. You know what I mean? This is just the one wheel, so it just spins you in circles. Stupid. I don't know why they make them that way, but they do.
So what was like this question category, by the way?
Yeah, really?
Well,
yeah.
The good question category?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good questions. Yeah. Is
All
it
right.
fair to say that one tire is like the capitalist tire and the 3 that it's dragging around are the
Sort of the
socialist
socialist
tire?
ones, yeah. I guess that would be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Loki, you're named after a Disney, Marvel character, don't you?
I didn't know Marvel was related to Disney, but thanks for informing me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Happy to do that for you.
Wow.
Hey, Loki, have a good weekend on this timeline, all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye now.
All right, we'll see you later. Yeah, Loki, fantastic.
Loki's on fire.
Okay.
He's on fire.
He got one?
He got one.
I got one.
I'm happy for
I
him.
almost gave him the first one, but
No.
The one in the middle.
What was the first one? The one in the
person
middle?
in the middle.
It's a
Almost
great
gave him that
answer.
one.
How do you know there's anybody in the middle? I mean, on a selfie?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is that if it's you're in the middle, is it a selfie?
Yeah, you noodle that one out over there.
Yeah.
I didn't give it to him. I'm just saying.
I gotcha.
All right. 888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Get to Green Bay next. Is that a good thing?
Yeah, of course.
I'm just going to assume it is. Yeah.
Of course.
All right. Welcome. 888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. We're waiting for someone in Green Bay, Wisconsin now. 49ers lead and more on trivia. 1-0.
Yeah, baby.
Packers get the ball now here in the first quarter.
All right.
And we talked to Adam now in Green Bay or Wisconsin somewhere. Hey, Adam.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Howdy.
Hey,
Howdy.
thanks for joining us. We're going to ask you 4 quick questions. And if you don't know the answer, just take a guess. And you can't ask anybody for help, okay?
Got it.
All right. If you're in a selfie, Adam, who most likely took the photo?
Myself.
Yourself. Yes. What is a phobia?
Fear of something.
A fear of something. That's exactly right. It's also a single-cell organism. Either one of those
Oh, really?
would have been okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you have MD after your name, what is your title?
Medical doctor?
Medical doctor.
Wow. Are you one?
Yeah, really.
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
I know.
Mensa calling.
Like a brain surgeon type.
Not quite.
How many wheels are moving if you have AWD on your car?
4.
4.
Wow.
That's correct.
Wow.
Or in this case, all of them. So if you have 6,
Wow.
they'd all 6 be going.
Oh, yeah.
They have 7 wheels.
18.
All of them would
Niner.
all-wheel drive, kind of the thing there. Hey, nice job, Adam. Are you a Packer fan?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Were you concerned after that first game?
A little bit.
Yeah,
but
me too.
Keep the faith, you know.
Yeah, right.
Are
Good for
all
you.
of the doctors that you work with at the hospital there in Green Bay Packers fans?
They better be.
Right. You have to be in Green Bay, right? I mean,
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
what are you, a communist? If you're not a Packer fan,
Right?
you got to be a communist.
Exactly.
All right, Adam, thanks a lot. Go Pack.
Absolutely. Go Pack.
All right, see you. Thanks. All right, that's 4-1. Nice.
He was so smart that wasn't even fun.
Serious beating.
Right?
That's right.
It's like, all right, yeah, go Pack, okay.
Way too easy for him. He's a Packer fan. What do you expect?
Y'all stop calling hospitals in there. You know?
Right? All right, 888-900-3393. While we wait for our first contestant for the second quarter in San Francisco, with the Pack leading 4-1 here. Have you heard about this new project in Las Vegas? I mean, it's unreal what they
Really
get done
cool.
in Vegas, isn't it?
Really cool.
Now they're planning to build a gigantic moon on the Las Vegas Strip. That would be a resort. It's the Moon Resort. This thing, do we have? There it is. There's the. Look at that thing. Look at that thing.
An artist's rendering.
Right there.
So it's 735 feet high, 815 feet wide. You see the Eiffel Tower there, the Vegas Eiffel Tower, and how the moon dwarfs it. Look at the sheer size of that thing.
I mean, if I'm one of the other hotels, I'm a little pissed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Plus,
How about you?
it's an incredible eyesore.
How about you move that little off strip?
You're right. Exactly. But who's not going to that? They want to have 4,000 hotel rooms.
Right.
A lagoon. Its very own 10-acre lunar colony.
Wow.
At the top of it would be this 10-acre lunar colony. And you take a moon shuttle to the top. The moon shuttle travels around the interior of it, and it winds around until it gets to the lunar colony. Just
really fun.
That trip, they say, is going to be $500 per person.
What?
Yeah. That's not to include, that doesn't include
hotel
the
stay?
hotel stay. That doesn't include the lunar colony itself. But they say once you get to the lunar colony top, there's all kinds of moon things that you can do, like things that they're trying to replicate what would happen on the moon.
Wow.
That is too cool.
Be really fun.
I want that to happen.
Just imagine Jeffy getting stuck between that and New York City.
Right?
That's
I don't think Jeffy would fit in there. I mean, it's big, but let's not be ridiculous.
I didn't mean
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
None of those rides have fat guy seating.
No, that's true.
I wonder how much the average stay would be to experience everything and get a room. I mean, that's got to be more expensive than Disney at this point.
Right, yes. Well, if just the ride to the top is $500
bucks,
that's way more expensive than Disney. Because, you could get the day pass almost for your family. Well, if you got one person in your family.
Wow. That you know what? I can't decide if that would be fun or depressing to go to Disney alone. Huh.
That would be depressing, I think.
I mean,
watching
you
all
don't
the
have to sit
families.
there and turn the ship around if people decide they want to go over here now.
That's true. Mm-hmm. It features, I mentioned the 4,000 hotel rooms, a crater cafe, a spa, casino, lagoon. Guests seeking a space-age adventure will be able to take a moon shuttle to the lunar colony.
Right.
Other attractions would include an event center for up to 5,000 people.
Oh, I mean, every Comic Con, Star Trek con in the world would
They'd all
go
be here.
there, yeah.
They'd all be here. A theater for resident performers and touring acts, piano bar, boutiques, several lounges, and a convention center where you would hold the Comic Con. This thing would be unbelievably popular.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if average people could afford it, but
I mean, they can't. They got to be able to afford it to build it first.
That's true.
I mean, they're looking for
That's
a
true.
lot
You
of
know
money.
What? It's going to cost $5 billion.
Yeah. And I bet that
to build.
That's probably low.
$5 billion.
It's going to be low.
Yeah, there'll be some cost overruns.
What?
$5 billion.
That's more than 2 NFL stadiums.
Yes.
Bro.
Yes. Not amazing?
Go, but I want to go.
It's not more
me too.
Than, SoFi. SoFi was $5 billion, right?
Oh, wow.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. More on trivia, hopefully, next. 888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. In the second quarter, beginning of the second quarter, 49ers have the ball. Or hopefully will momentarily.
Yes.
Packers lead 4-1 so far. So
strong showing.
It was a strong quarter.
Green Bay General Hospital.
Mm-hmm. It kind of shows you the shape of our economy when people that smart answer the phone at a convenience store or
drive-through
Belgian waffle place. I don't know.
Well, you got to have a little bit of smarts at the Belgian waffle place.
Why is that? Tell us about why that is, Jeffy.
Not just everybody can whip up a Belgian waffle.
Really?
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm sold.
No.
You got me convinced now.
I thought maybe pretty much anybody
somebody
could,
in there
but
and say,
no.
mix up that batter.
Yeah, no, we got it.
All right. I'm going to take your word for it. Not to disparage anybody who makes Belgian waffles.
No. And I apologize if it came across that way.
No.
Do you?
I was just saying, I don't think you need, like a PhD in waffles.
Well, have you ever made a Belgian waffle?
No, because I don't have a PhD
thank you.
in Belgian waffle making. So there's that. Tom Brady will soon own one of the most amazing statistics in NFL history.
Unreal.
He's already set all kinds of NFL records, of course, especially in the postseason. But here's the coolest one of all. When he throws 13 more touchtouchdown passes.
You think he'll make that this year?
I think he might make that. Since he's thrown,
Sunday.
9 in 2 games? No other quarterback in pro football history, 40 or older, has ever thrown anywhere near as many touchdown passes as Brady has. He's about to throw more touchdown passes in his 40s than he did in his 20s.
Yeah.
How amazing is that?
And I think it was yesterday, it was 20 years ago yesterday that he was pressed into service to become the starting quarterback for the New England Patriots when Drew Bledsoe got injured. That thing came across, and he had before
He's
that.
had a pretty good career.
Yeah,
he had thrown one NFL pass before 20 years ago today. And I remember at the time, when I was listening to Jim Rome. Remember the sports show way back in the day? Rack him. I remember him quoting Bill Belichick, who said, look, when Bledsoe comes back, Tom Brady's going to stay our starter. And I for some reason, it was a big day. And I remembered where I was when Jim Rome said, easy there, Bill. I don't know if that's necessarily going to be the thing, And here we are, 20 years later, still talking about Tom Brady setting every single record known to man.
Yeah. So he became the starter when he was 24. So in the 6 years of his 20s, when he played quarterback, he's about to eclipse those years with 3 years in his 40s. 3.5. It'll be a little more than 3 now.
Yeah.
He's going to be, is he 43 right now?
He's 44.
He's 44.
And so, if you take the age of 40, so it's been what? 4.5 or 4 and some change here.
Jeez, still, that's incredible.
It's absolutely incredible. And he has recently said that he would like to play till he's 50. Well, at this point, man, whatever 60? You say, 70, 80, I fully expect it at this point.
He's thrown 154 touchdown passes in his 40s already. In his 20s, he threw 167. Mm-hmm. Now, in his 30s, it was more than that.
Quite a few more, yeah.
But interesting.
Seriously, when is he going to retire?
I don't know why you wouldn't. He doesn't either. So,
right.
So,
well, if he gets an injury puts him down, though.
Yeah, but 20 years, pretty injury free. Has he ever sat out a whole season?
He got injured in week 1 of a season.
That's
think,
right.
2005.
And Garoppolo. Yeah. Got Marissa in San Francisco. Marissa?
Yes.
Hey.
Hi. We're going to ask you 4 quick questions if that's all right. Okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Cool. You can't ask for help, and if you don't know the answer, just take a guess, okay?
Okay.
All right. How many weeks are in a typical year?
How many weeks
in a typical year?
Can't ask anybody for help now.
for the whole year?
Yep, whole year.
Yeah. In a whole year, how many weeks are there?
4, 5. Hold on. Give me 1 minute.
Yeah.
You got a calendar there?
Yeah.
Oh, I think she's
Can't ask
asking.
anybody for help now.
Time's up.
How many?
How many?
I just said 60.
60
yeah.
weeks is really close.
Oh.
It's actually
Almost
12.
there.
That's fine.
12 weeks per
I mean,
per
there
year.
are some years, but the question was a typical.
Yeah.
Leap years are 18.
Right.
Because I did it 12.
Yeah. All right. Let me ask you this. Question number 2. French fries come from what vegetable?
Potatoes.
There you
Potatoes.
go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, very good.
Nailed it.
Nobody's ever answered that question
I know.
correctly before. Really good. A down pillow is filled with what?
Feathers.
Feathers? Good. What was Bruce Jenner known for in the 1970s?
Bruce.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard, huh? Bruce Jenner.
I
what
don't
was he
know,
known
no.
for? Yeah. He was known for transcendentalism.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Whatever
kinda
happened
weird.
to that guy?
I don't.
He's
I think
dead
he.
now.
Yeah, I think he died. Died. Yeah. You don't want to dead name him anymore. So
He's dead.
yeah, he's gone. We lost him. Do you miss him? Do you miss Bruce?
Yeah.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. Me too.
Good stuff.
Well, listen, Marissa, you've been such a great contestant. We're gonna send you the home version of our game psychically, and I just did. Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Bye bye.
See you later, Marissa.
I hate the
Take
echo
care.
back to you. I don't like that.
Why? What's wrong with it?
It throws me off.
Oh,
I don't like
It's
it.
just
that
an
sounded
echo.
kind of cool. Sound like you were in that lunar hotel.
I wish I was. That would
Yeah,
be
me
fun.
too.
One day, you know what they'll do? They'll be able to provide like an actual moon experience where you get to experience the gravity of the moon, the atmosphere of the moon.
If I
You'll
take
have to
my-
wear a space helmet
If I-
to be.
if
you
I
take
take
off
that
your
off, you're
helmet, you
dead?
die. Yes.
No!
You just
Yes.
flat out die.
No. Leave your helmet.
No,
Oh, no.
we told you to leave your helmet
no.
on. There's a reason for that, stupid.
Probably going to get bad reviews if that. Well, I guess the person took their helmet off.
That's their fault.
They won't be able to review it after that. So
True.
yeah.
True.
Huh.
If you're a worker there, you're pissed. You get written up. It wasn't my fault they took it off.
I told them not to.
The sign is right there.
Right there. Do not remove your space helmet.
No. You're working downstairs in the convention center now. Get out of here.
Okay, so we're up to 4-3. They haven't even tied it in 2 quarters.
Yeah.
And awaiting someone in Green Bay Packerland.
Aaron looked pretty good on Monday night, too. So
He did.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was much better
You
than
ha-
the first
the
week.
Lions, after seeing how he played against the Saints the week before, had to be thinking, "Oh crap, here he comes," and he's angry.
Well, they knew that.
Yeah.
And that guy, by the way,
Yeah.
a guy put $25 on a 16-team parlay. Okay, he got the first 15 games right, and he needed the Lions to win on Monday Night Football, and he was going to take that $25 and turn it into $760-something thousand. The Lions, of course, lost, but he still walked away with a nice consolation prize of $133,000.
Wow.
It's not bad.
Wow. On how much of a bet?
$25.
$25 got him
$33,000.
Nice.
But if the Lions had won, you're
Right.
looking at $750,000.
It's a slightly bigger payout than my 13-team parlay that I did in Vegas, not at the Lunar Hotel about 20 years ago, where I put $5 down, got the first 11 games right. I was about to win $32,000, but the last 2 games did not go my way. So I walked away with a cool $32.
Ooh, that changed your life.
Yeah,
But you won.
But I won.
You walked away winning.
One-ish.
But you won.
You won.
It's a good attitude
But
to
you
take.
won.
Jeffy, good for you.
Not a lot of
good for
people
you.
walk out of Vegas with winning.
No, No, that's true. In the positive category? No,
Yeah.
that's true.
I didn't tell you how the rest of the weekend went, Jeff.
Oh. Pennsylvania University telling students what action could be taken if they use the wrong pronouns.
Here we go.
It's about time,
Right?
because this could hurt somebody's feelings. You don't want that. Am I right?
No.
You don't want that. Former Portland State University professor Peter Boghossian shares reasoning behind his exit from the campus. A University in Pennsylvania told students that action could be taken against them if they don't respect their classmates' preferred pronouns.
Good.
So insane. Point Park University's Office of Equity and Inclusion. Now, you know you're in trouble when you've got the
they all have
Office
that.
of Equity and Inclusion.
That's
They
almost
notified
every university now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Incoming students, they told incoming students of their misgendering, pronoun misuse, and dead naming policy in an email first obtained by Campus Reform. It stated that any individual who's been informed of another person's gender identity, pronouns, or chosen name is expected to respect that individual. And action will be taken if a complaint is filed. Well, so you don't have to prove anything? You just have to file a complaint and say, hey, they called me the wrong pronoun.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do? What are you going to kick them out of school?
I seriously. And it's not a lack of respect if you screw this up, so to speak. It's that I got to stop and think, okay, wait, you like to be referred to as, okay, and you, oh my
I like
gosh.
to be referred to as what I told you I want to be
can't
referred
remember.
to. That's
I interact
what that
with,
said.
And I expect you to remember
That's what that
it.
said, yeah.
On a
told,
daily basis, I interact with hundreds of people on this campus.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry that I just didn't, you don't mean enough to me
yeah,
for
well,
me to
sorry
remember that.
doesn't cut it.
Oh,
No,
Okay.
no, it does not.
Huh. Well, darn, I guess I'm out of luck there.
Oh, man. Are people going to respect my preferred conjunctions that I've been talking about?
Oh, no, what are they today?
They'll have to.
What are they today?
They are or,
and
but. Right now, those are my preferred
with one T.
Today.
conjunctions
With
today.
just
Or,
the one T.
Just one T.
Okay.
Yes. Or, and but.
Okay.
Now, if you don't respect my conjunctions, then I'm going to be pissed. And someone's
Right.
going to have to pay.
Right.
Action will be taken.
Yeah, and now you've been told,
Okay.
Keith.
You've been told. So
Noted.
I really must insist that you respect my
I
conjunctions.
see.
All right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
It just makes you want to scream.
And it
That's all you
also-
want to do is scream.
Yeah, it just makes you wonder.
You're right, or.
That's a conjunction. You don't have to refer to me
But he's
as.
trying to show you respect.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't dog him
and?
for that. But if I'm calling you but I'm imagining the word with two T's, is that offensive to you?
It is.
But it sounds like I'm
It is.
using BUT.
Well, but I can tell, which butt you're going to use when you're using it. So be careful.
Can you
That's
now?
all I'm saying. Be
You can
careful.
tell which
I
butt
can.
I'm going to use.
Butt's been wiped.
Good
Hey, by the way, the White House. Oh no, we won't be able to get to that. Let's
Joke's
go to
on you.
Terry in the Green Bay area. Hey, Terry.
Hey, what's up?
You are, man. You're up. So are you in Green Bay itself? Right there in Green Bay?
Yeah, right here, right in the heart of it.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah.
Us too. So how are things going in Green Bay? What's the temperature today?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It was 47 when I came into work.
Right?
Me too.
What do you look like, a weatherman? Am I right?
Nice
Am I
job.
right? What a stupid question I asked.
If this was, what do I look like? If this was TV, your ratings would be skyrocketing.
Would they now?
If only we were on TV, gentlemen.
All right. Terry, we're going to ask you 4 quick questions. You can't ask anybody for help, and if you don't know the answer, just take a guess, all right?
Okay.
Okay. Question number 1. How many weeks are in a typical year?
52.
How many?
52.
52.
Yep. Nailed it.
That's exactly right. French fries come from what vegetable?
Potato.
Yeah.
Potatoes. Yeah. Sounds like you're pissed about that.
I know.
Are you?
Sorry, dude.
You have a problem with the...
Actually, I'm trying to run the register and talk to you at the same time.
Are you?
All right,
Okay.
well,
yeah,
we're
us
trying
too.
to- yeah.
Us too. A down pillow is filled with what?
Feathers.
Feathers. Yeah. I used to think a down pillow was filled with geese, but that turned out not to be the case, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Or then I thought, well, maybe it's just Downy softener, and then, for the softest sleep available. But I guess that wasn't the case.
No,
either.
it's not the case.
All right, question number 4. What was Bruce Jenner known for in the 1970s?
Was he in the triathlete?
A triathlete?
I think. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what he was known for.
not a triathlete. I'm going to say no. No.
Runner.
A runner?
He knows who he was. We're going to him.
Deuce.
I know who he was. I don't know who the hell he is now.
Well, he was also, yes, he was a track athlete.
Who the hell he is now?
That hurt. Wow, that was.
You don't know who the hell he is now? Is that what you just said?
That's because he's not around anymore.
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
You're right.
In addition to being a track athlete, he's also the person who sang the hit song "I Am Woman" back in the 70s.
Back then.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he.
Okay, good for him.
I am woman.
No,
Hear
not
me
good
roar.
for him. Good for her.
Her, good for her.
Yeah, thank you.
Swear,
All right,
Terry.
well, Terry, you've been a delight. You really have. We're going to let you get back to the cash register, all right?
Okay.
All right, man, have a great weekend.
All right.
We'll see you Monday.
Yeah.
Bye-bye now.
Take care.
So you only give him 3?
No, he got
It doesn't matter. Packers win, right?
Yes.
There's no way they can.
Yes.
Well, not if
It's
you.
8-3. There's no way.
Well, but if you give him only the 1.
No, well, if it's not up to him.
Thank you. I'm waiting for you. Official ruling,
It's up to
Commissioner.
the commissioner, and he gave him 8.
And
All
we're,
right.
we're going to call the game?
8-3 game called. Packers win.
Yay.
We are projecting a Green Bay Packer victory.
Which means put your money on the 49ers because we're 0-2.
That is not true.
I know.
It's just been a weird year because first we went with the Falcons, which we
screw
should never
everything
do.
up. Yeah, screw everything up with the
And
Falcons.
then last week was just some kind of anomaly. I don't know. If the stinking Trump.
Wait,
Trump.
Hold on, what happened?
Yes,
Yeah, it was
thank you.
How is it
Donald Trump got in the way.
I don't understand how it was.
Ask the Democrats; they'll explain it to you.
Hate that guy.
Hey, do we have time? I want to get your thoughts on this thunderstorm video from Turkey. Can we play that? Because look how creepy this is. It's like a face, a human face in this thing. It looks like a Marvel thing there, you know? It almost looks like if baby Groot, was...
It does kind of look like Groot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the small Groot.
Yeah. Or you know
The
what?
2 eyes and a
Remember the
mouth there?
storm
Yeah.
in Loki? Remember
Weird.
the storm in Loki?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
It almost looks like clouds.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I love videos like that, man. That's some cool stuff.
Yeah, I love it.
That was
it almost looks like clouds. First of all, it is clouds.
Oh, that's why it looks
called
like
a thunderstorm, okay?
Yeah, why do you have to ruin everything, dude? Come on, man.
No, it was really cool.
No, that
and
was
you could
cool.
really make out that face. And it
Yeah.
became more of looking like a face as the storm continued. You don't see that often with
that
clouds.
That board from jkcanvas.net right there. I wonder if you should
I
send
know.
that back and
You know
have
what?
him,
Now-
have him add a storm to it.
You know what? I took this out and I made fun of it, but he sent a letter with it that I didn't see, and the letter was really nice.
Yeah.
Now you feel bad, don't you?
Wow. Look
No,
at you.
I don't feel bad because.
Jeffy has a flicker of a soul still left in him. That's good. That's good to know.
So I just want to say that thank you, and you can check out his work at jkcanvas.net.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
cool stuff, man.
All
That
right,
is
we'll do that.
intricate. Yours is very intricate. Yeah.
It was very nice, and thank
is
you.
nice.
And I did read your letter, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Ugh, we done?
I think that summed it up nicely.
Good.
Just a building full of jerks here.
All right, so the White House released some stats yesterday about
good.
the wealthiest 400 families in the United States paying an average income tax rate. An average income tax rate of just 8.2%. It's got to stop.
People better pay their fair share.
What
real
is the
soon.
White House doing releasing that kind of
Because
stuff?
they're setting up the big tax increase on the
Yeah, and they're also another way to divide us. I'm so sick of this.
And here's the thing. First of all, I seriously doubt that number is accurate.
No way. No way that's accurate.
But second, even if it is, this is such a bogus argument because billionaires don't make money or most of their money through income.
Right.
That's not how they make their money. It's not like the Amazon board of directors says, you know what, let's give Jeff a salary of $23 billion this year.
Really?
All right, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they don't do that. I mean, I don't know what his salary is, but I'm guessing it's minimal because he has stock options, he has capital gains, he has dividends, he's got investment income. That's how he makes his money.
Yeah, but what is he getting paid? What's his salary?
But $23 billion a
Okay.
year. That's
All
what they
right.
give him. I mean, it's asinine. Everybody knows The billionaires aren't, they're not making that kind of money. So, no, you don't tax them at the same rate as income tax because it's investment money, so they've already paid income tax on that money. Now, they're also going to pay on the back end. When they get their dividend, they have to pay on that. When they get their capital gains, they have to pay more tax on that. Well, now that's a double tax. You want it to be as high as income tax rates? This is such stupidity. And people fall for it all the time. The left is all up in arms over it. Oh, my gosh, 8.2%. I pay more than that. Well, yeah, in income tax rate, you do. But you know what? He still pays a hell of a lot more than you do, even on his income tax. I mean, I don't know if you're aware of this, but 8% of $1 million is more than 8% of 48,000.
Wait.
Wait.
That can't be.
I know.
That can't be.
I know. It's a difficult concept to grasp. It really is.
If he's only paying 8%. I mean, that's what he's paying.
And you're paying 8%.
That's what he's paying.
Yes. No.
We're paying the same.
That's not what he's saying. You're not paying the same. And you're not even paying the same rate, really, because he's also paying the capital gains.
I'll be interested to see how they got to that.
I would, too. And it's through some bizarre technique and technicality. But that's what they're going to trumpet now. And it's going to look like, okay, rich people are getting off scot-free.
Yeah.
When they're not. We just talked about the tax rates. If it goes up to the Biden level in New York City, you're going to pay like 62%.
Yeah, almost 63.
To the government. In California, it's 59, 60%.
Oh, what a bargain.
Yeah. They're allowing you. Think of that. They're allowing you in New York to keep 38% of the money you make.
What do you want?
What do you want, you selfish pig?
Yeah.
So what? You work 18 hours a day to make that money.
It's not even
I don't
that,
care.
right? I mean, it's not even that because there's more tax coming out of the other 37.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah. I mean, how much you have to pay to access any road around New York City?
Oh,
whether it's the bridge or a tunnel or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Good point. But if New York is the example, you're absolutely right. You're being taxed even beyond that.
It's unbelievable.
I mean, it sure is.
But if at the end of the day you have an extra $100, you could own a Lexus. Mercury1.org. We have a raffle.
Oh yeah.
In conjunction with our 10-year anniversary.
We actually saw that the other day here in the studios.
Love that car.
It wasn't not a bad looking car.
Look at that. There's the Lexus right there. It's beautiful.
40 miles per gallon right there.
Fantastic. That is the coolest smaller car I've ever been in.
We joked as we were standing there.
Nice.
They were telling us how quiet it was when we were standing outside of it. And I joked about, in fact, it's running right now.
It was dead silent.
So if you go to mercury1.org, you can get tickets to our 10-year anniversary event coming up in a couple weeks here in Irving, Texas. And also you could buy a raffle ticket for $100.
And I'm going to auction off a year's worth of Kexi cookies, too. So you can win a dozen Kexi cookies every month for a year. Well, you don't win them, but you auction them.
Yeah, that's the same way, right? That's paying 8%.
Yes!
That's what that is.
That's exactly right.
So do you have to take the year's supply of Kexi cookies all at once, or can you space them out a little bit?
No, you get 1 dozen a month for a year.
A dozen a month.
A dozen a month for a year. Yeah.
That's yummy.
What part of a dozen a month for a year did you not understand?
Oh, Baby Yoda came from Dawn, by the way.
Only on the Blaze Radio Network.